at the edge of town, where the coffee's hot when the sun goes down. A bell above the door still rings, and the jukebox plays those old love songs. I take the booth beside the window where we used to sit on Friday nights. You'd steal the sugar from my coffee, and I'd pretend that I didn't mind. At the diner at the edge of town, I still see you sitting there, with your blue eyes shining in the neon, and that ribbon in your hair. At the diner at the edge of town, time just seems to disappear. Every cup of coffee brings you closer. Every song says you were here. Mary runs the counter like she always has. She pours my coffee in an old tin glass. She never asks me who I'm waiting for. She knows I've been coming here before. The highway hums beyond the window, headlights moving through the rain. Sometimes I swear I see your old Ford turning slowly down the lane. At the diner at the edge of town, I still see you sitting there, with your blue eyes shining in the neon, and that ribbon in your hair. At the diner at the edge of town, time just seems to disappear. Every cup of coffee brings you closer. Every song says you were here. One night I'll leave that window seat and finally walk out on my own 2 feet. But until that day comes around, I'll keep coming back when the sun goes down. Some places hold more than memories. Some hearts never learn to leave. And that little diner at the edge of town still keeps a part of you with me. At the diner at the edge of town, I still see you sitting there, with your blue eyes shining in the neon, and that ribbon in your hair. At the diner at the edge of town, time just seems to disappear. Every cup of coffee brings you closer. Every song says you were here. At the edge of town, where the old lights glow, I still save your seat, just in case you come home. Leaning by the back porch wall stood an old cane fishing pole. Grandpa cut it years before from the river's willow grove. Every June we'd leave at sunrise, walking down the dusty trail. One old coffee can of worms and a bucket with no pail. He'd say fish don't care who's richest, they just bite when time is right. Then we'd sit and watch the water till the fading evening light. That old fishing pole caught more than fish. It gathered quiet moments a boy still keeps. That old fishing pole bent with every cast. Some of life's best lessons never came too fast. One July I walked alone down the river after work. The pole still leaned behind the porch, covered lightly by the dirt. I'd tied on Grandpa's favorite hook, though the line was old and thin. First cast landed near the stump where we'd always started then. I didn't catch a single fish before the setting sun, but somehow that old river bank felt less lonely when I was done. That old fishing pole still knows a stream, holding little echoes of a childhood dream. That old fishing pole still bends today, keeping Grandpa's stories from floating away. Now my little daughter laughs when the bluegills steal our bait. She asks if Grandpa ever fished. I smile and say, every day. She carries home that willow pole, nearly twice her height, already making memories she'll remember all her life. That old fishing pole still reaches far, not across the water, but across the years we are. fishing pole. Simple, born and true. The finest things a father leaves are the days he shared with you. The river flows, the line grows still, the story carries on. Up on Harper Hill there stood an old windmill made of steel, turning slow above the pasture, watching over every field. Old Sam Harper climbed that tower every spring with wrench in hand, greased the gears and tightened bolts, looking out across his land. Children knew if blades were turning, rain or shine, both hot and cold, water filled the cattle troughs, just like stories Grandpa told. That windmill on Harper Hill turned through every year, keeping thirsty fields alive, season after season here. That windmill on Harper Hill sang with every breeze. Some faithful things keep working without asking to be seen. One July, the summer heat cracked the earth for miles around. Creeks grew narrow day by day, dust rose from the ground. Sam unlocked the pasture gate, called the neighbors one by one. Bring your cattle up the hill, there's water here for everyone. Long before the clouds returned, the herds were standing strong, because one man shared his blessing when the season seemed too long. That windmill on Harper Hill never chose a side. Its water flowed for everyone, far and wide. That windmill on Harper Hill still whispers in the breeze. The richest wells are often found in generous hearts like these. Now my grandson climbs the ladder with Grandpa's weathered wrench, greasing every turning wheel, standing where he once had been. He tips his hat toward Harper Hill as the old blades start to spin. Some lessons never rust away, they simply turn again. That windmill on Harper Hill still turns against the sky, giving more than water to each passerby. That windmill on Harper Hill, strong, steady, old and true. A good man's name keeps turning in the things he used to do. The wind keeps blowing, the blades keep turning. Another sunrise on the hill. Miss Ruby watered flowers every morning before 9. Tin can in her left hand, sun hat pulled down low. The red geraniums by the window, white daisies in a row. She'd wave to every passing truck before they'd even slow. Ruby's window flowers bloom through every year. Folks could find her little house long before they got near. Ruby's window flowers, bright beside the lane. Some hearts welcome everyone without a single name. One hot summer afternoon, the flowers looked dry and still. Neighbors wondered why her watering can sat still. Little Annie crossed the road, carrying a bucket blue. She watered every flower just like Ruby used to do. Ruby's window flowers bloom beside the door. Children learned what kindness just met without a single word. Ruby's window flowers never asked for praise. They simply made the whole street smile, day after day. Now every child on Maple Street plants flowers by their door. Ruby's window flowers still brighten up the town. A little love keeps growing even when we're gone. Ruby's window flowers bloom beneath the sun. Sometimes the smallest gardens touch everyone. The flowers sway another morning, another smile. County fair came into town with carnival lights shining all around. There was a little band beneath the tent, playing every love song heaven sent. You wore that faded yellow dress, I remember how you looked your best. You took my hand beneath the lights, and we danced away the summer night. That was our last dance at the county fair. Underneath those carnival lights, I held you close, like we'd always be, and never leave each other's side. That was our last dance at the county fair. Though I didn't know it then, sometimes the sweetest moments are the ones we can't hold again. The fiddle played an old slow tune, while silver stars filled up the moon. You rested your head against my chest and whispered, tonight feels like the best. We bought a little paper heart from a game booth near the parking lot. names across the side and tucked it safely by your heart. That was our last dance at the county fair. Underneath those carnival lights, I held you close like we'd always be, and never leave each other's side. That was our last dance at the county fair. Though I didn't know it then, sometimes the sweetest moments are the ones we can't hold again. The next morning you were leaving. Your father had the truck packed tight. He said you'd ride when you got there, but we both knew something wasn't right. Years have passed since that September. The fair still comes around each year. I walk beneath those same old lights and wonder if you ever think of me. That was our last dance at the county fair. Underneath those carnival lights, I held you close like we'd always be, and never leave each other's side. That was our last dance at the county fair. Though I didn't know it then, sometimes the sweetest moments are the ones we can't hold again. One last dance under those lights, one last summer, one last goodbye.
Every evening, just at dusk, Mrs. Green stepped out alone. She pulled a little chain till the porch light softly shone. Folks all thought she liked the glow for the moths and summer air. But every night she faced the road like someone might be there. The porch light stayed on long after dark, lighting up the front steps like a faithful heart. The porch light stayed on every single night. Some folks welcome people home with one little light. One November evening, came cold wind crossed the county line. A pickup stopped beside the gate just a little after 9. Out stepped David in army boots with the duffel on his back. Mrs. Green ran through the yard without looking back. The porch light stayed on all those passing years, guiding one young soldier home through his mother's prayers. The porch light stayed on, shining soft and warm. Home was waiting patiently, safe from every storm. David pulls that little chain. His children ask him why. He smiles but never explains. The porch light stays on by the old front door, welcoming tomorrow like it did before. The porch light stays on for whoever comes. Sometimes love is nothing more than leaving one light on. The light still shines across the yard. Welcome home.
At 5:30 each morning, old Frank lit the kitchen stove, set the black enamel coffee pot where the fire burned slow. Neighbors never knocked too hard, they'd simply call his name. There was always one more empty chair, and coffee just the same. That coffee pot on the stove never stayed alone. Every cup it poured made another friend feel home. That coffee pot on the stove steamed through winter snow. Kindness has a way of warming more than folks will know. February morning, the fire wasn't burning bright. The curtain stayed half open long past morning light. Sheriff Dean stepped through the gate with his hat held to his chest. The old pot still sat on the stove, coffee warm as ever yet. No one spoke for quite a while, they just filled another cup, passing it around the table the way Frank always had. That coffee pot on the stove kept the room together. One warm cup and gentle words can outlast stormy weather. That coffee pot on the stove still starts every dawn. Though Frank is long since gone, his welcome carries on. Now his grandson lights the fire before the rooster calls. He pours the first cup just the same, then waits for friends to come. There's a little wooden sign above the kitchen door. Coffee's hot, come on in. Just like years before. That coffee pot on the stove still whistles every day. Some traditions never fade, they simply find their way. That coffee pot on the stove still gathers hearts as one. Sometimes all a town remembers starts with someone saying, "Have a cup." The kettle hums, the door swings wide, morning starts again.
Every morning after breakfast, Mrs. Parker filled the tray. Sunflower seeds beside the maple, just outside the window pane. Then a little red cardinal landed on the cedar rail. He'd tip his head and softly sing like clockwork without fail. She'd smile above her coffee cup and whisper with delight, "Looks like somebody beat the sunrise one more time." That little red cardinal came with every dawn, turning quiet mornings into hopeful songs. That little red cardinal right against the sky. Sometimes the smallest visitor can lift a weary mind. One long winter Sunday, the bird never appeared. Mrs. Parker watched the branches through the snow and frosty air. Just before the evening settled, her grandson knocked outside, holding one small cedar birdhouse, painted bright with pride. He said maybe he'll come back if we give him one more place. That little red cardinal returned with early spring, building in the birdhouse just beneath the eaves. That little red cardinal sang the whole day through, bringing smiles back to the porch like old friends always do. children stopped along the lane, counting little feathered wings before they board the train. Mrs. Parker pours the seed just like years before, leaving one small corner for every season more. That little red cardinal still greets the morning light, teaching hearts that hope returns after every night. That little red cardinal never asked for praise, just one faithful song to gently start the day. The bird takes flight, the coffee's warm, morning begins again.
Every time the front door opened, a little brass bell gave a ring. Folks would tip their hats to Charlie before they'd say a thing. One old chair beside the window, leather cracked from years gone by. Saturday meant fathers, sons, and stories passing by. Charlie knew each family, from the oldest to the young. He remembered birthdays better than the county clerk had done. That Barbers Bell rang through every year, calling neighbors one by one to gather near. That Barbers Bell, simple, bright, and small, sometimes the warmest welcome starts with one soft call. November Saturday, the shop stayed dark till noon. Folks stood quietly outside beneath the harvest moon. Charlie's daughter unlocked the door, holding Daddy's worn apron. She placed his scissors on the shelf, just where they'd always been. Then little Tommy climbed the chair, feet too short to reach the floor. Everyone laughed together like 100 times before. That Barbers Bell rang once more that day, bringing back familiar smiles in its gentle way. That Barbers Bell never missed a beat. Some places make a little town feel whole again each week. Charlie's grandson trims young hair with Grandpa's favorite comb. The brass bell still sings above the door, welcoming folks home. On the mirror hangs one photograph, faded black and white.
Charlie smiling in his apron, everything looked right. That Barbers Bell still echoes every day, through friendly hands and words we choose to say. That Barbers Bell will never lose its sound, as long as neighbors stop to talk when they're around. The bell rings once, the chair turns slow, another story begins.
By the front door on the hall tree hung old Walter's Sunday coat, brown wool faded at the shoulders, one loose button near the throat. Every Sunday after service he'd hang it in the very same place, then sit down beside the fireplace with a quiet smile upon his face. That coat on the hall tree waited by the door, holding little pieces of the man we knew before. That coat on the hall tree for more, it carried every Sunday home from the Lord. One bright April Sunday morning, the church pew sat one seat short. Pastor Brown looked toward the doorway, but Walter never walked through. After supper, Grandma reached for the coat upon its hook, found a church bulletin in the pocket with Psalm 23 bookmarked. That coat on the hall tree stayed another year. No one ever moved it, though the seasons disappeared. That coat on the hall tree still welcomed us inside, like Grandpa had only stepped away for a little while. Now my oldest boy wears it every Christmas Eve, though the sleeves are just a little short. He says it feels just right to me. He hangs it on the same old hook before the evening meal. Some things fit the heart better than they fit the shoulders. That coat on the hall tree still watches o'er this home, keeping faithful memories where love has always grown. That coat on the hall tree, worn but standing proud, a good man's life keeps warm in hearts long after he's gone. door swings closed, the coat still hangs. Sunday comes again. Every evening after chores, Daddy left his work shoes there by the back door on the mat, covered up with field dust. Mama never moved them far. She'd brush the leather clean, then set them side by side again, ready for the morning breeze. Those shoes by the back door walked 1,000 miles across the fields and through the years with quiet country style. Those shoes by the back door, worn but standing true. A good man's life is measured by the work he follows through. One October harvest came. The corn stood tall and dry, but Daddy never laced them up. That cool October sky, neighbors filled the farmhouse porch, bringing pies and casseroles. Mama glanced toward the back door, where those old shoes still stood. Those shoes by the back door never walked again, but every board they helped to build still sheltered family and friends. Those shoes by the back door, waiting where they'd been, like a silent promise of the life he lived within. Quietly, my own son asked one day, why don't we throw those old shoes out? Nobody wears them anyway. I smiled and picked them off the mat, placed them in his hands. Someday you'll understand why some things never leave. Those shoes by the back door still remind us all, love can wear old leather without growing small. Those shoes by the back door rest where they belong. Some folks leave this old world, but their footsteps carry on.
The screen door swings, morning comes. The shoes remain.
Every Friday after breakfast, Mr. Ellis checked the mail. Our little beagle ran beside him down the dusty wagon trail. Most days brought seed catalogs or bills to put away. Then one spring a white envelope had his daughter's name displayed. That white envelope rested in his hand. Sometimes hope arrives without a single plan. That white envelope, folded neat and small, can change the quiet rhythm of a country home. Emily stood beside him, reading every careful line. She'd earned a teacher's scholarship to the college down the line. Mama wiped her apron, Daddy looked across the field. Then he quietly tipped his hat and smiled through what he felt. He said, "These old acres raised you well. Now let your dreams do the rest." That white envelope brought both joy and tears. Some doors slowly opened after faithful years. That white envelope still lies in the drawer beside old family pictures and the house deed from before. Every September since then, Emily drives back home. Children fill the little schoolhouse just a mile from where she'd grown. She keeps that folded letter inside her favorite book to remember where the road began, with just one hopeful look. That white envelope changed more than one life. It carried tomorrow across one country drive. That white envelope faded now with age, but every child she teaches writes another page. The mailbox closes, the gravel road waits, another dream begins.
Mr. Jenkins checked his pocket watch every day at 3:45. He'd close the ledger, lock the door of Wilson's General Store. The silver case was scratched and worn, its chain had lost its shine. He'd smile and say, "She's slow sometimes, but she's never failed my time." Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch ticked through every year, keeping more than passing time. It kept good folks near. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still echoes in my mind. Some things measure life better than the hands of time. One October afternoon, the courthouse clock stood still. Children laughed and pointed up from halfway down the hill. Mr. Jenkins pulled his watch, held it to his ear, then climbed the courthouse staircase like he'd done for many years. The old clock chimed once again, right there over town. Folks below all took their hats as the bells rang out loud. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch never asked for praise. Quiet hands and steady hearts can guide our busy days. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch ticked both night and noon, helping keep a little town in its familiar tune. Now his grandson minds the store.
the old watch in his vest. He winds it every morning, just like Grandpa did best. When the courthouse bell rings 4, he smiles without a word. Some traditions never leave, they're simply carried forward. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch still keeps faithful time, passed from one good hand to another, like an old familiar rhyme. Mr. Jenkins' pocket watch, quiet as can be, a lifetime isn't counted by the years, but loyalty. Tick, tick, the old watch keeps on. Tick, tick.
I've been driving since the morning light, with an old suitcase riding by my side. The highway's long and the sky is gray, but I can see my hometown not far away. There's a little church beside the road, where Mama used to watch the children grow. And just beyond that weathered sign is the little house that once was mine. It's the last mile home, the longest road I've known. Every turn brings back memory of the place where I belong. It's the last mile home, and I ain't riding alone. I've got all the years behind me, and the people that I've known. Past the old gas station sign, where we used to stop for cherry pie. The diner still has the same red door, though the waitress I knew isn't there anymore. There's the baseball field beyond the hill, where my old friends would chase the thrill. We'd play until the evening came, then walk back home beneath the rain. It's the last mile home, the longest road I've known. Every turn brings back a memory of the place where I belong. It's the last mile home, and I ain't riding alone.
got all the years behind me, and the people that I've known. I thought I'd left that town behind when I was young and chasing time. But you can travel half the world and still hear your hometown calling. So when I see that water tower standing tall above the fields, I know the road is almost over, and my heart can finally heal. It's the last mile home, the longest road I've known. Every turn brings back a memory of the place where I belong. It's the last mile home, and I ain't riding alone. I've got all the years behind me, and the people that I've known. Last mile home, almost there. Old roads, old memories. I'm home. I'm home.
The little white feed store opened every day at dawn. Mr. Harper swept the porch before the sun came on. Nails and wooden barrels, seed corn stacked out back. Farmers gathered by the stove, trading stories and a laugh. That little white feed store stood beside the square. If you needed help or hope, you'd always find it there. That little white feed store, more than wood and paint. Neighbors walked in one by one and never left as strangers. One spring morning, heavy rain flooded every field around. Fence posts floated down the creek, mud covered half the town. Mr. Harper opened wide, though the shelves were running low. Take what your animals need, he said, we'll settle when crops grow. That little white feed store never locked its door. Neighbors paid with honest hands, nothing mattered more. That little white feed store weathered every year, built on simple promises folks still hold dear. restored, fresh white paint upon the wall. Grandkids gather every June for the county harvest ball. Inside hangs an old broom beside Mr. Harper's hat. No one ever moved them just the way he left them at. That little white feed store lives in every hand, helping one another build this farming land. That little white feed store still reminds us all a town grows strong together when neighbors answer the call. The porch is swept, the signs still swing.